Time Walker, Time Walker, Time Walker, Time Walker, Time Walker, Tall Talker, Wig Rocker, Time Walker, Time Walker, Lemon Chomper, Coconut Knocker, Time Walker, Time Walker, Left Turn Shocker, YouTube Gawker, Time Walker, 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 Time Walker stream.
Hey everybody, thank you for turning up on time when I am late. So you know what, I guess we can call it a wash. What's up everybody, welcome to the stream. It's time for Glover Week Night 2 Origins Gaiden. Finally we're getting deep into the subtitles as Glover Week progresses. Also, yeah, fucking alright, you got me with the like what Tom's wearing. It's probably a Jeff Rosenstock shirt. Dude, I was going through my clothes the other day, checking for rats. You know how it goes. Oh, Polly Woodside got told that their car insurance will be waiving the excess. Let's go! Thank you for the 3 months of Prime. And thank you, Jojo Nut, for the 19 months of Prime. Thank you, Dr. Madfellow, for the 11 months. And thank you, V-Day, for the 14 months. Is that your shirt or mine? They're both large shirts. They're both large-sized shirts. I don't know, Demi. I'm sorry, I can't know that off the top of my head because I'm stupid. I can't remember how they got doled out at the show, but I was looking at my shirts the other day, literally the other day, as in yesterday, if you can believe it. This is topical stuff that I'm throwing out here. I was looking at, oh my god, Demi is on her way, I think. I can hear her slamming her way up the stairs. Yeah, here she
Are
is.
you gonna talk about the shirt that I'm wearing?
Yeah!
Yeah!
So this is a
Both
shirt.
wearing them.
This is a shirt that I got. This is a Bomb the Music Industry shirt. That's how much of an old bitch I am. This is a shirt that I felt myself turn to dust as I looked at it and saw that this shirt comes from 2012, dude. This is a shirt from the Bomb the Music Industry Jeff Rosenstock tour where he played all his shit with just an iPod for backing vocals. I saw him in like a old warehouse where he, during a song, when he didn't have much to do and it was just all the iPod, he jumped on a beam and kind of crawled along it and like did some commando stuff and then landed back down on the stage and was so out of breath that he just handed the mic off to an audience member to finish the rest of the song.
Can I say something about the show, the first Jeff show that we went to together?
Yeah.
There was a point, there were, I think, 3 points during the night where they were sweating so much into their own mic that that constantly they had to step away from the audience and go, ugh, like you do with a sauce bottle to get all of the actual like tablespoons of sweat out of the mic.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
And when he did that, it was like seeing a wrestler flick his hair.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Isn't it yuck? It's cool.
It's cool to be sweaty while you play your music about being anxious, about having an anxiety disorder.
And we met.
That's how you know they mean it.
We met them at the last show we went to, and then we both got such anxiety that we had to leave.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I don't need to be meeting people that I respect.
Nope.
That's why I'm streaming here on Twitch. Thank you very much, Dr. Madfellow, for the 5 community sub gifts. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, I was meant to take that downstairs.
No, that's okay.
Yo, my bad.
I wore your mask the other day. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You're allowed to wear my mask. In this case, Demi is referring to the chicken head mask, or turkey head, ideally, from Bean Week.
It wasn't listed as a chicken.
Ooh, nice table. That's a stepladder banging. Sorry, you got wife brain. Sorry, pal.
Fuck you. Love
Been watching WCW. It's very sweaty. Hell yeah. I love you. Pick the wrong order to reply to those particular sentiments in. Damn. Concerts are meant to be intense. If it ain't intense enough, the band is sweating. I ain't going. Man, I went to a jazz show. My dad loves jazz because, of course, he does. That's what dads do. I went to a jazz show. Is there anything that... maybe this is not relatable to literally anybody else. Does it piss anyone else off when... and yes, Lantre, that's my sweetheart. That's my wife, Demi. I am married to Demi. My dad liked car and titty magazines. Well, he's dead now, so. But my dad loves jazz. Is there anything worse than hearing the fucking pop that jazz guys get for every fucking thing resembling a joke that they say? God, it sucks, man. I think Paul F. Tompkins maybe has a bit about listening to a jazz guy and they go, "Bing," instead of going, "Bing," they go, "Wow," and everyone goes like, "Whoa, yeah," and it's like, fuck you. Also, Lantre, yes, Demi does play Project Zomboid. She plays enough Project Zomboid that it is like, I think the game has reached out to her and said, hey, you know what? Maybe you should do... Maybe it's time to go back to Animal Crossing. You spent enough time being cold and sad. It became a problem. It did become a problem. My favorite comedian, Demi Louden's husband, is streaming Glover this week. You know what? Let's fucking get to it, huh? Let's make that true by opening up the computer. The guts of the computer, where it begs not to play Glover. Unplugging USB sound. Plugging USB sound incoming. All right, we're good. Damn it, I relate. Dude, it's brutal in there. I've got that point with a bunch of games. I've got that point with, and this is the worst thing, just looking at card games. Just thinking about them. That's my self-soothing par excellence right now, is just looking at various bits of information about different card games and going, that might be fun. I can identify how the maths of that would be enjoyable. My favorite comedian is Aaron Chan. Well, look, good choice. Jenny rocks. I am zooming in. I strained my thumb from too much in-game inventory management last meet. What are you playing and what are you playing on, dude? Are you like one of the fabled Diablo console gamers that I've heard tell about? Are you playing Path of Exile 2 like Mr. Musk? Are you the guy playing Mr. Mux's Path of Exile 2 account? Oh, Tom, the other night when I came to bed, your phone was on very bright, face up, and you were looking at a $170 card to maybe buy. Oh, the reason I was looking at that card wasn't to buy it, Demi. The reason I was looking at that card was I got beaten by it, and I was stewing on how much that guy paid for his deck. I've had that multiple times with trying to get into this game called Flesh and Blood, where I'll sit down and play against somebody, and then I'll see that they have their cards encased in hard plastic, and I'll think to myself, well, that's bad. And then they will just so easily destroy me. It's so bad. Dude, yeah, it's like they're hitting you with their wallet. It sucks so much. The last time I played against someone, he played a card against me called Warmonger's Diplomacy. And he was like, look, this is like the worst possible card I could play against your deck. This is brutal. Phew. This is a card that really sucks to be played against you. That card is currently only available in Australia for $120 US. Barrier of entry for Fab is insane. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's crazy. It's like, they recommend something that called like a budget deck, and it costs like $200 to $300 minimum. That's like, you are getting away with it. It's nutty. It's so crazy. But it's such a fun game that, I don't know. I am liking it. I bought, and this is a Stefan sentence that I am saying in a card game. I bought an $80 hat for my little guy because someone was selling it for like $65. And I thought to myself, that's a good deal. And that's not a thing you should be thinking about a piece of cardboard. God. Anyways, I'm not spending more money on it, which is good. Can you proxy? I don't think so. I haven't raised the question yet because I'm just going to play with this stuff and see if I like the game, whatever. But anyways, it's a heck of a game, but so anathema to actually being played. All right. Oh my god, no. The sound is horrible. Oh, it's one of those sharks running around. Gang, welcome back. It's a Glover week. Hello, Demi. One sec. I'll be right back. Hey, thank you, Dr. Trackball, for the 12 months. Welcome back. Enjoy the Fushigi screen.
All my friends are hot, and they only dance to techno.
All right, we're back. Hey, from your typing fingers to God's ears, Bangin', I would love to do more sponsored card game streams. Hey, thank you for Stigil Tale for the 29 months. Welcome back. I was jamming. It's a good be right back screen, huh? Now, is the game capture or window capture going to work for me? Okay, that works, but it's frozen. Is it going to embrace any kind of motion if I... No, it doesn't. All right, well, tragically, we're back to that red-headed stepchild of capturing stuff in OBS, gang. We are going to enable display capture, just getting the whole desktop in view. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so. DBJ mode. I feel like the going DBJ mode is very hazardous to your health in every way, but this is the one that can actually, like, have someone steal your identity. Mercifully, the identity is bad to have, so nobody wants it. But, all right. I'm going to select continue. 12% complete. Ah! No! Hey, thank you, such_corn for the 11 months. Thank you, Desiring Hubby, for the 10 months of Prime. And thank you, Vestigial Tail, for the 29 months. Welcome back. Oh my god, I forgot that he does this. The crouching animation for Glover is so upsetting. And then the sounds? Oof. Okay, trying to remember the controls. We have Y to look at the world through Glover's eyes, his twisted viewpoint. Holding B, of course, directs us towards the ball. A, you know that's jump. Left trigger while moving is his famous cartwheel. Huh. And thank you, Get Hard, Stay Hard, for the 25 months. Welcome back. My. It seems that the ball is in World 2. There's also a ground pound. It's true. The ground pound is accessible by... Aha! I'm picking up my various... What the fuck are these called again? Ribbles? No! Well, that's an easy loss right out of the gate. You know what? I'm thinking that maybe I don't care about the collectibles in this video game about collectibles. Maybe I don't mind about the Garibs. Never mind. They were in front of me and I had to have them. No. Oh, you know what? If I turn this to something lighter, for example, this ball, perhaps I'll be able to traverse it easier. Okay, we did it. Oh, how horrible. What's the lore behind Glover? That's actually a really good question, just kidding. But I will be answering it with a huge amount of care. The lore behind Glover is that he belongs to a wizard who, of course, was making potions using his magical gloves, of which Glover was only one. Now, Glover was one glove, and the other glove, unfortunately, fell into a vat of evil juice, and so was spirited away. Well, not spirited away. Good movie, though, if I gotta say so. The other glove was... Oh, my God. Whew. The other glove was turned into Cross-Stitch, the evil glove. I brought home pad thai from one of my favorite spots, but it was too spicy for my fiance, so now I have all this pad thai to eat in front of her while she had to make something basic. Long story short, I'm in the doghouse a bit. Damn, dude. Oh, the mild food fiance. That's, I mean, you know what? You guys are gonna make it. You guys get the Tom Walker Certified Good Marriage Award of the Week. And I don't give those out too often. Hell, I haven't won one yet, so I'd be thrilled to get it, honestly, but you go ahead and hog it all to yourself. Okay, grab this. No! Never mind, that's fine. Nah. The word glove has lost all meaning. That's the guy, dude. It's fine. We're not saying glove even once. Well, never mind. We are saying glove quite a bit. Okay, now, to grab this, get through the horrible mouth. Okay, well, I just hit it through there, and now the... Okay, well, I guess I don't have to hit my way through the teeth. Tom, I've been reading a bunch of National Geographic, and it's wild that people will just find shit like a plate with characters on it and spend decades trying to figure out what it means. You never seen a plate and figured you want to spend your entire life working out what it is? I've done that shit. I thought you beat this one. Homie, me too. I am devastated to be back here. But this was where the game guided me back to. Maybe it didn't save me progressing. Boom, bam, 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 bam. I hate it when my buddies dedicate their life to one plate. Could be worse, dude. I mean, like, in terms of shit to dedicate your life to, a plate or, like, finding out what a vase is pretty cool. One thing, you come out with it probably with, like, a vase or a plate. And also, that's, like, the main thing you find at digs, right? The whole shit about archaeology as a profession is just, oh, cool, well, I found another shard of pottery. Time to see if this one has any meaning or if I just throw it in the big bin of stuff to give to museums we don't care about. No! Nobody will believe me, but I have it on good authority that Google was working on a dating website called G-Love, and it was canned like a decade ago. Oh my god. Wait, where'd my glove? My hand! What in God's name? Okay, we just get sucked up there. We don't need to jump. We just... No, don't you hit me with your horrible egg. Baka. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, the Garibs, the points. You ever think archaeologists are secretly hoping aliens are real so they can be the only one to find some crazy shit? I think if you're an archaeologist, you definitely have, like... I mean, shit, what archaeologist doesn't want to dig up some stuff that rocks? That just makes sense to me. Let's get through here. Like, you want to be the guy who finds the... What? Who finds the... shit that redefines how people look at whatever it is that you're obsessed about. I don't know. Greece? Seems likely. But, like... It's hard to do, I guess. It turns out we found a lot of that stuff already, and it's mostly amphora or whatever, right? There's that one, like, hill in Rome that's, like, just amphora. The ultimate find would be Jesus' skeleton. I see. I mean, how are you going to tell that it's him, you know? Capital H. Capital H, you can't get me in trouble. I know that this stuff is getting broadcast in the US. Don't worry, Mr. Trump, I'm on side, sir. Okay, land over here. And... wait, no. Get me that. Yay! I've acquired the ability to turn my enemies into frogs. Okay, I blew up. But, next, I can now turn my enemies into frogs. This one. Yeah, I get my ball back. Yay. Okay, now. Now to roll this down here. And that should get us to the level's end. We saw such cool amphora in London. It had Odysseus surfing with his cock out. That rocks, dude. Some amphora kind of hit. Me and my boys standing around looking at an erotic amphora. I'm the guy who draws the short straw, has to turn it while everybody else gets to jack off to it. Man! Guys don't hang out like that anymore. What happened to male friendships? Working through the stack of Nat Geos I've been getting from my grandfather. Not bad read while drinking coffee material. Damn, dude. Drinking coffee with my Nat Geo. Okay, I could see a world where that's a nice time. They're all polycules now. All the boys are practicing ethical non-monogamy and no one will come over and watch the big game. No! Get off Dennis. Sorry, if you don't know Glover lore, that's Dennis. For some reason, that's Dennis. Whee! Dang it, come back here. I need to stomp you. There we are. I remember so many Glover commercials during WWF SmackDown. Dude, I remember them. I now know, thanks to friend of the stream and friend of the me, Patrick Gill, that Glover sponsored the WWF broadcasts, which is... Can you imagine being a young kid addicted to violence, hearing that Jim Ross co-signed an endorsement for Glover, then buying it because you saw it at a local game store, and then you're playing this shit instead of WWF No Mercy? Fuck! Yeah, good old JR said, gotta love the glove. You're gonna love the glove. Glover put Triple H in hospital? Damn. What do I gotta pay him to put him back there? Alright, let's roll up this little hill. Okay. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay. Now, this is gonna be a delicate jump that needs all my concentration. Thank you, effing Wookie, for the 7 months. Sorry, I forgot that Glover bounces the ball and then jumps. No. Tom, how many Nat Geos do you think I'm talking about? If you're talking about Nat Geos that you've gotten from a grandfather, I'm figuring a stack of like 30. But also, I don't have a grandfather anymore. I've outgrown such childish things as having a grandfather. Now I'm kind of into oh God, try and think of something you like. Looking at my YouTube front page. Emulated consoles. All right, now what was I having a son? Little boy hobby, having a father. Man hobby, having a son. Now, what the fucked up thing is that could be like, man, I would be so good at. That would be so, oh my God, it's playing again. Sorry. So overlays is not present on my fucking... All right, you know what? I'm going to fix that right now. I'm literally about to fix that. If nobody believes that I can fix that, then you're wrong. Okay, I fixed that now. Now, what was I doing additionally? Oh! Was it that? Yes, it was that. Okay, yeah, no, I wanted to watch this with you all because hey, do you guys know... This is something that really made me laugh. Have you guys seen the clip of the streamer Extra Emily running a red light on stream? It's crazy. I'm gonna play it. Okay, some yeses rolling in, but I'm gonna play it because it's really funny. It's so good. Let me see. I've managed to not see this clip, but scrolled past like 3 times. Dude, it's worth it. Okay, look, give me a minute of your time.
I better see all the pink. Yes, yes.
Here we go.
What's this? Ah! Oh, okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good. Okay, no problem. That happens all the time. In Austin, you know, like...
That happens all the time.
The stoplights here are really...
What are they?
Are really long.
Oh!
So, usually I just go past.
Dude, yeah, she's talking like a Let's Player, but she's talking while she's running a red light in her car. Oh, we're doing a little thing here called pedestrian crossing skip. We're just gonna go-gunk, get past this and then move on to the rest of the run. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to watch that with you all because it's so funny. Oh man, putting it in park and just Dark Souls rolling through. God damn it, I muted Glover. Why'd I ever do something stupid as mute Glover? Take away Glover's voice? Mute Glover. Interesting. Interesting idea. No, I think I need his horrible little squawks. Imagine the last thing you do before you die is read a chat message. I can imagine being DBJ for a second for sure. Reading a chat message from someone who has donated $3,000 to me. Behind you, pig. Oh. Oh, interesting. Chat message from someone who who just finished photoshopping a monobrow onto like a bowling ball. A monobrow and a brow dint onto a bowling ball. Okay, now... No, come back! My precious ball. Alright, now this is actually... that's horrible. Okay. Now to jump over this as well, as Glover. No! Okay, we made it. That's actually good. Does Glover wear gloves? No, Glover is glove. Oh. Need that extra life because I'm currently only on 2. Oh my god, my precious ball! Oh, it can pick up the Garibs too. Most interesting. And now I fall down here. Can I? Okay, Glover can run underwater, but he can't swim. Photoshop the hair onto a green light and they angrily put their foot on the foot in the gas while being confused. Yeah. DBJ getting in a road rage incident because someone has photoshopped gay eyes onto the exact model as the car they have in front and they just displaced their aggression. Anyways, let's make our way through this little Super Monkey Ball-esque section. Oh my god, it does tip. Okay, good. I was worried that was in my mind. I was worried that I was hallucinating gameplay elements of Glover for the Nintendo 64. Okay. All right. That's fine. Let me jump up here and get my... No, I wanted my life. Dang it. Whatever. All right, now I have my frog potion. And thank goodness for that. I'm always saying that. Yes? Oh, simply fantastic. Well done, Glover. Roll over that, the hands part. And it looks like a little target goes up as well. Wow, I really have it all as Glover. The very convincing teleport door takes me back to the gloves that have parted already. Let's get the checkpoint. First time seeing one of these streams, this game looks like hell. It really does look like... It looks more like hell than the turn-based strategy game Solium Infernum, which is a game where you play as demons trying to take over hell. It like is a very convincing rendition of an unending inferno. Imagine this on a Daewoo CRT at Ripped. I can imagine this being like something you try and communicate to your friends. This is... I know our friend Pat Gill, who I'm bringing up again. No! I didn't even see the whole... me naming my regrets. But I remember... Pat Gill has an incredible treatise on the existence of the cousin game. And this is such a my cousin owns this instead of Super Mario 64 kind of game. Oh god, that was the level. He's so happy when he gets through a level. What is this? Glove in the box? Cross stitch in a box. Dude. Cross stitch has brought to life the fiendish clown. Okay, wait. I'm gonna roll over here. No, dang it. Glover. Damn you, Glover. Okay, good. There is a bomb to throw at the hated clown. Wait, no, it just explodes by itself. Well, that's good also. Is Diddy Kong Racing a cousin game? Dude, I fucking loved Diddy Kong Racing. If it was, cousin me up. Would Glover take a life? 100%. What is the backstory to this game? I feel like the backstory to this game, such as it is that there was a wizard, the wizard had an accident, and the wizard's glove was Glover. Glover was already sentient, which is interesting. And then his other glove turned into cross-stitch because it fell in a vat of evil. But Glover saved the crystals and by turning them into balls so they didn't break when they hit the ground. Okay, hopefully that helps you with your questions. Mouse cursor on the screen, everyone's mad at me. No, damn it! Me ball! Classic wizard move to have a vat of evil in the apartment. Classic wizard move to have the vat of evil and... Oh my! Still insists that there's no room for the vat of good. God damn it, dude. Okay, I need to bounce and then throw it. I've just remembered that I can do that. Dang it! This is a really ugly game. No offense? I mean, some offense taken. I think it's simply gorgeous. Just kidding. Oh, you got laid out with a clown ass. I'm getting legit motion sickness from this one, so I'm gonna head out. Dude, I am amazed that genuinely Glover has made me feel more motion sick than any VR game that I can think of. And I've played VR games that cost like $7 and were made by someone who's never made a video game before and honestly hasn't made a video game since. Like, or didn't make a video game while making the game. It's nutty. Dude, how do I get away from this guy? He's obsessed with me. Okay, if I bounce here... No, okay, I can't hit that nose. I just have to wait until the question mark opens up, I guess? Unclear what Glover needs to do. That's kind of just an evergreen comment I could be making at any stage of Glover. This music is crazy! Oh! Dude, left on the C-stick makes the fart noise. All right, let me try and divine what I need to do here. I don't think it's hit a... I guess it could be hitting the ball into that. I think that's probably outside of my capabilities. I simply don't think I can hit at that point. Oh. Ow. Okay, you've killed Glover. Please, God. Okay, well, they don't make me start over at least. Oh, I spawn away from my precious ball. You just need to win. I'm not sure how to win. Okay. I'm gonna Alt-Tab, and I'm gonna Google, because I simply cannot be looking at this setup anymore. I can't be losing my beloved viewers from simple motion sickness. Bryce Gillett, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not playing this on the Retro Tink. Glover got you through your parents' divorce? Oh my god, imagine getting divorced and you can hear this music from the other room. Your husband just said to you, I just don't know if I can work on this with you because you need to work on yourself. God damn. Your kid's turning it up louder so they can't hear you sobbing. Oh! Oh! Glover, clown boss, walk through. Oh no. Apparently, if you solve all levels, including the bonus level, there is no Yoshi, you get no bonus. There's no Yoshi waiting as in Super Mario 64. The final screen before the credits will simply say, congratulations, with no, but you missed, blank, 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 after it. Apparently the credits for this go for 11.5 minutes. And there is nothing worthwhile after the credits. Oh. Okay, let me see. Throw the ball against the blinking red light above the door. A piano will fall on the clown, killing him for good. Sorry for the spoilers, but imagine your therapist digging into the divorce and you say, here, let me get in the right mindset and just playing the music. Oh yeah, I can see why you actually, you two couldn't work it out. Okay, wait, no, I do need the bouncy ball for this one, I believe. On account of it's gonna be, the highest. Dang it! I simply don't know how to get this horrible ball where it needs to go. Okay, let me see. If I do this... No! Oh my lord. Use the glove to move the ball. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you're right. We can hang in midair. And then... He's playing it. Wow. Glover, that was really beautiful. Oh, I don't mind that I missed some Garibs. Thank you for the carnival clear. Get me out of there. The immediate cut to silence makes me think that, you know what, those people who make the creepy PS1 aesthetic horror games aren't innovating as much as I thought they were. Same way I feel like when I was... The first time I went to America as like an adult or whatever, seeing like what the actual medical, like the actual medicine ads that are just on free-to-air TV over there, that really changes the... how much you respected and thought that the writers of like parody and satire, how much you thought that they were like innovating. Because then you see the actual ads and you're like, oh wait, no, you guys weren't doing You guys don't have those? Nah, dude, we don't have the ones that come with like the disclaimer where they're like, this may well kill you after you take it. Like that shit. We don't have the ask your doctor about. Did you have the hamburger helper glove in Australia? Nah, dude. I like this level initially. Part of the reason for that, honestly, a lot of obstructions so I don't get sick by looking at the skybox. Oh my god, I say that and then immediately the underwater section has a nauseating camera. Alright, the car sickness mode has been enabled in Glover 64. Get me out of here. Oh. I'm American, brother's not, wife is not. She took photos of all the signs about guns here. There's so many, we just tune them out. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. My American friend who was here, he went to the park to play pickup basketball, and he was like, yeah, this one guy was like kind of aggressive to me at one point, and I was like, oh fuck, all right, I'm gonna just, you know, started getting like a little bit freaked out, and he was like, wait a second, that guy's not gonna have a gun? He was like, oh, never fucking mind. Yeah, I can go ahead and just reevaluate how likely I am to get shot. And he was like, I don't know. Immediately realizing that he probably wasn't going to take he was so much less likely to take fatal damage just from an altercation, enabling his American sociopath mode. God. Whee! Alright, well, we're off to the... Oh my god, that distant bit in the corner. Glover, get on that thing. Is Glover not the hamburger helper guy? Glover is his own man. This is just darling. I do like when Glover does this. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and transform this into... Oh, no. No, 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 my ball! Oh, fuck, how do I get it now? Okay, crap, crap, crap. Ah. Yeah, take me back to the checkpoint. Oh, that sucks. My favorite one of those is a prostate drug ad where an old guy is playing a harmonica solo with a street band and the VO says to contact your doctor if your head or tongue swells substantially. Oh, that rocks. You can transform the ball without touching it? That's... Have I forgotten the key to transform the ball? Or... No, yeah, you can't do that. Not the case, unfortunately. Man, I would hate for my head or tongue to swell substantially on account of my medicine. I'm gonna turn this game down. Not on the Stream Elements sponsor board, which I still have not... Chat, let me take a temperature on something. I think at some point I'm gonna take up the Stream Elements sponsor board on one of their very generous offers to play a game called, like, Animals and Coins or Monopoly Solo Dreams or whatever. Because the money's pretty decent. Do one of those little offers that come for every streamer sooner or later. Sponsor week? Maybe we do like a sponsor week. The Selling Out Tour. Tell them I will follow you into hell. God bless you, the oafish pooper. Alright, now, to collide with this. Oh, I'm just above it. No! I make contact and that counts. Well, I get an extra life. Well, I don't care about that. God damn it, no. Try to find the strangest ones possible. I think that will be much easier than... I don't need to worry about that being difficult. Animals and Coins. Right there. Okay, we bounce into the extra life. And now to, oh my god, throw up immediately? Oh no! Is this can't be that much worse than Raid Shadow Legends. Oh. Would you be dressed as like the Monopoly man and using American voice? I could make it worse for sure, yeah. I don't know. I think that I would maybe just be doing a regular stream and then be like, oh, and you can sponsor this. Oh my god. That was horrible. I hate going underwater in this game, dude. It's got to be a bit or I can't watch. Duly noted. Me as Pig, playing the bazaar, getting ready for another loss. Okay, I need to walk this over to there and get on that switch. Okay. Or did I just do that and I forgot about it because I felt sick? I don't think I did. Well, that's because you're playing Pig. Why put aside a dream just because the world says that you're wrong to have it? Oh yeah, no, that's right. I couldn't push it through that. All right, well, in that case... Oh. Let me...
Hamburger helper stream with Libby when?
Hamburger helper stream with Libby. My name is Hamburger Helper. Hey, thank you very much, Scotty B3, for the tip. 5 modes. Much appreciated. Got the pop from Ricky off of the Bazaar reference. Hey, you know what? I'm back to playing some Bazaar after its near immediate fall from grace. They've hopefully taken away the social media keys from Reynad and people who think like him for a while. It's a fun game. It's a shame that it's a shame that how much you have to work to find that out. It is a fun game. Maybe that's like my first auto battler. I'm over here on that Blue Prince grind. Dude, I've heard that the Blue Prince is crazy good. What's the oldest MMO that would do a sponsorship? Eve? I don't think so. Look, I got friends who get sponsored to play like World of Warcraft, but it's not like playing it. It's like you make sponsored content for them. Like I have friends who get sponsored to do like, you know, a TikTok short or Instagram reel. Okay, wait, I'm seeing the signs. I'm reading the signs as, oh my god, no, I fall down and now I have to walk underwater feeling ill and horrible. My Blueprints notepad is going crazy. I hear that people are keeping physical notes and also Google Doc notes for the blueprints, and I'm like, that does sound fun, question mark? Like, does that actually sound fun? Or does it sound involved and I like the idea of doing something that feels like work and intellectually stimulating? Because I'm one of those guys who, inventing a kind of guy, so I don't immediately come across as diagnosable, but I'm like a real hypochondriac about, my, like, losing brain function. And so I think that the Bazaar would... Not the Bazaar. Fuck me. See? Example. Oh my god, my ball is all the way over there. Playing something like the Blueprints and cracking a puzzle would be really good for me for feeling like, okay, good, my brain working now. My brain's still working. I say as I put together the world's worst building and knock my progress back like 15 to 20 hours. Yeah, Libby, it's so easy to do, especially streaming. Here's the problem, is that now that I'm like being observed talking for cumulatively 9 plus 2 hours of podcast, like 11 hours a week, I think that is, it's so easy to be like, my brain is turning into mush. Whereas actually it's just like, oh, it's normal to, if you talk for this long, you fuck up some words and get your starters, get like, you know, your sentence starters, word starters mixed up. And so you end up saying something like, oh yeah, I'm claying the Blover game. Or whatever. Now, okay, here's my take. I think there's something suspicious. I'm putting my Blueprints mode on. I think there's something suspicious about this patch of dirt here. Why is it in another color? Wordle a day does that for me. I'm taking my fish oil and I'm banking. I have so much fucking banking on the placebo effect of the fish oil, dude. Why did it go over there? Okay, phew. Dude, Ricky, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's like just... I think it's because we live a life that makes us feel like we are all going completely crazy. Now, alright. That said, I am struggling to beat a level in a game where you play as a glove, so maybe never mind. Yeah, Libby, that's the thing that I keep on, like, bringing back for myself is like, you know what? I do feel this way. I do feel like I've gotten stupider. However, I've had that feeling for like 15, 20 years, and I don't think I have gotten stupider. I think if anything, I've gotten smarter, or at least wiser. Now, what do I mean by wiser? I mean, like, I've made, like, 3 mistakes that I remember, much more that I don't, and I know to not do them again. I know to not, like, grab something from the oven with a bare hand when it's in that tray. I still have to stress test the other trays and see, like, what happens with them. The oven is low-key hot. Sometimes, but sometimes when it's off, it's actually cold, and that's when you shouldn't put the food in it. All right? All right? I think there's like, I don't know. I think that we are tuned to look at ourselves and think of like the damage that phone is doing to us. Cold oven, interesting idea. Libby about to invent the fridge. We are prone to doing that stuff, and I'm not saying that like looking at phone is not doing damage to you, but I feel like I feel like also some of it is a bit like Return guy, where it's like, God damn it, why'd I do that? Where it's like looking for, you know, nostalgic for a past that does not exist, aka a past where I was smart and paid attention to everything. Like, okay, yeah, so you want to be like, what? Like, I've always been this brand of stupid. It's just now that I do it looking at that rectangle instead of the rectangle that's a comic book. I think we're pathologizing stuff that's beyond our control also. I disagree that there's things beyond my control. I'm very strong and powerful, but I understand. Now, it does also suck to be having this conversation about how I'm not really becoming that stupid while being completely stonewalled by the game Glover for Nintendo 64. kind of proving myself immediately wrong by being like, anyway, I don't think that my intellectual decline is actually happening. I think it's mostly in her head, and I think it's pathologizing like a bunch of stuff that's not really real, and I think it's like just an anxiety that's natural to have. How do I get the ball on the switch? How do when the glove can't go underwater with the ball except when the ball is heavy? I do like when the ball does that with the ball. That's fun. Bowling ball? Yes, but the wind. Maybe if I roll on close and then let the wind push me on though, maybe that will work. I for sure have a full gunpla model in my skull at this point, dude. Behold, the underwater wind. But maybe this will work. If I come in from the side here, if I pull my ball to the side. He's sending a coquettish photo to my sweetie pie. No. It's me fucking wind, mate! Alright, what if I were to do this? If I bring this in here and then slap it on. No. I hate you, I hate you! Now, this is a 64 game, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here. Oh, yeah! That can't be the way that was meant to be solved. I mean, come on. And the solution, the prize that I got was that a little bit of sand sunk into the ground? That's so dumb. I'm coming up here so I can move a little bit faster. Oh my god, no. Alright, you know what? This has been a failure of an experiment. They're a new Switch. Cool. God damn, dude. You are designed to play Glover in a lab. Could you have slapped the bowling ball into the wind? No, not underwater. Oh, wait, could I have? Oh, maybe. Maybe that was it. It just doesn't move very far, and so I think to myself that it would not move against the wind. Oh my god. Am I missing something? But why are you still bowling ball? I'm still bowling ball because the next ball in the rotation is a crystal ball, which will stay down. But then the next one after that is the beach ball, which will float up, and then I'll have to go through a whole thing of slowly retrieving it. And it looks like this switch is also some wind, so I need to stay bowling ball so I stay sutured to the bottom of the bay. All right, now to size this up. Dang it! No, you cannot change the nature of the ball as you float around and roll on it, unfortunately. They were unable to add that functionality to Glover before launch. Hey, thank you, Shocksplice, for the 42 months of Prime. Welcome back. What does the crystal ball do? I haven't seen it used yet other than to break. I think it moves the fastest, but also breaks upon any damage or contact with, like, the ground. Okay, alright, come on over here, and then... Dude, I swear to God it's just that. That can't be the solution. That's so hideous. Okay, change it into the crystal ball to move a little bit faster uphill. Oh my lord. Okay, alright. Roll on here. Sorry, this is not the crystal ball. This is a small metal ball. Can you try picking up a Garib with the crystal? I mean... I guess I could. I think that the only way that I'll be happy with that investment of time is if it immediately finishes the game for me. Yeah, Party Man, it's crazy to just have the same exact puzzle again. Okay, now let me... Yaha! Great job, Glover. Is the ball relevant to the wizard? So, Meme Shot, and God bless you, there is an impulse that I never would have expected in the chat right now, which is to open up the lore wiki for Glover. And I never would have expected that. But you are all desperate to know the facts. You are all wanting to know how Glover came to be. And the answer is that someone needed to make a video game so badly. But, oh my god, that no one could say no to them even though they had the world's worst pitch. Guys, remember when Germa was so excited to stream Glover, but then the chat complained so hard about being bored he had to stop? I don't remember that, but I'm like... I think I'm 10 years too old to remember that. All my Germa facts are, give me that back! All my Germa facts have been... God damn it, please! All my Germa facts are instead like locations of optimal sandwiches in my city. Dude, I can't... I can't live like this any longer. Okay, alright. Is Germa the one with the island? I don't know. I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't know, my German knowledge is lacking. I know Germa isn't the one who ran a red light. Germa Epstein. Little Saint Germa. Okay. Land here. Okay. You know what? I don't care about the Garibs. I'm not collecting the Garibs. I'm saying that out loud so I can free myself from... I'm picking up one because it feels good to see a number. Okay. No! Sorry you all had to hear that. Alright. Hey, thank you, Phantom Girl 22. For the 41 months of Prime. Much appreciated. Now, to make contact with the target, which of course activates the platforms. Why, those look Glover-shaped, my dear. Dark Souls? Dark Souls? Mimic spotted? I'm the world's worst video gamer. Okay, yep, get up there. Thank you, Glover. All right, now, I think these are bounceable distances. But this one isn't. This one I have to throw the ball on top of. Okay, all right. This is awesome. It is really good. Okay, easy now. I'm fine. First off, I need everybody to write in the paper that I'm fine. Okay, we can bounce up here. Oh. Okay, all right. That was your fault. And then immediately following it up with love you. Thank you for understanding the streamer needs to see that. Thank you for doing the open-faced compliment sandwich on the streamer with the criticism when it comes to Glover. No! Oh. Please, please, if I may, if I might. Okay, easy. Oh, dude. Anyways, I do think that, like, I don't know, one thing that's worth keeping in mind with all the shit about, you hear that your phone is making you stupider, like, almost every day. And sure, it might be. But also, like, I don't know. A lot of it is needlessly panic-inducing. Okay, now to... just something to soothe the mind of my wonderful chat. From me, the guy playing Glover on stream. Now, if I throw this over here... okay, if I throw it over there, it won't collide. Can I... if I press left trigger... okay, good, I can get out of that. Your phone isn't making you stupid. I am. Honestly, Shock Splicer, thank you for your service. Is your cam too high or is Glover weighing you down over time? I gotta be honest with you, I have not worked out the optimal way to make my camera fit my head. Oh my god, I didn't even need to bring the ball up here. Please tell me that's wrong. Please tell me I needed the ball to make that jump. I can bounce higher than I can double jump. I better have needed to bring the ball up there. Oh. Well, whatever. All right, wander over here. These boats look awesome. They do kind of look cool. Sorry to be boomer enough that I just love any low poly representation of shit, but I do really like a... oh my god. I do like a low poly model in a computer game. Can Glover dunk? Yeah, dude, look at him. He's got ups. Now someone was saying... and also I just, yeah, dunked myself to hell. I did, someone just before asked me my top sandwiches in the city. Honestly, okay. Notepads out, everybody. Banh mi from Marrickville pork roll is up there, but also so is literally every banh mi that you can buy anywhere, but Marrickville pork roll especially. Apart from that, you gotta give it up to Kaslam. What the fuck are you? An enemy bowling ball after I just hit my bowling ball through? Okay, and I died for some reason. Oh no, yeah, because my ball fell off the edge. Banh mi, incredible. Another one. Another incredible sandwich that is in Sydney is the sandwich from Continental Deli that is... I mean, you can take your pick from any that Continental Deli serve, but personally, I'm a huge fan of the fancy ham and cheese that they do, where you are buying something that is essentially just ingredient, but the ingredient is good. And you wouldn't put it together with that amount of ham at home because you would be called a barbarian by anyone close to you. Like, it's truly an insane amount of a ham to serve yourself. There's a place called Soulmate. It's a cafe in Newtown that does a mushroom toasty that is crazy good. And I know that sounds like I'm hitting you with some, like, vegetarian cope or something here, but as a meat eater, as someone who's vegetarian for a while, this is, like, crazy. But the mushroom toasty is like a cheesy delight with, oh, god damn it. It's a cheesy delight with pickles inside it. It's toasty like a grilled cheese. It's much the same. I believe. Please. No! Okay. God, I need a sandwich map for Melbourne. Do you all do the thing where you, create the Google Maps folder of places you'd like to go and eat. Luke man, you've called me as I'm speaking oldly about food. What's up, big man? How you doing? Did you have a good stream? I'm excited for AMV night. Something is wrong with Glover. That's so true. Oh, me and Caped Glover better get to the bottom of this one. Looking at Luke expectantly. Melbourne mentioned. Dude, Melbourne has some good fucking sandwiches. Check out, by the way, if you don't know Luke, first off, talk to your landlord because I'm pretty sure that the rock you're living under needs new freaking pipes fitted. Second off, is there a reason Tom's cut off at the mouth? It's because I keep slumping down in my seat to play Glover. I need to readjust my framing. If you don't know Luke, check out the Luke Man here on Twitch. He'll be doing AMV night with some incredible work to show us more forehead. There's no more forehead to show, man. I got it all on show. Okay, wait for it. Bro, not even close. How the fuck am I meant to do this? I'm at 0 lives left. Luke's doing AMV night, anime music video night, which is going to be so good. Putting that together with, oh my god, he's getting the third mention of the stream. Pat Gill. No, come back! Ah! Dude, I scream like Glover. Drinking out of pink keep cup. Problem for anybody? Problem for anybody? Best not be. Glover's scream is turning me against him. That's good to know, dog that looks like Eminem. Man, every time every like 6th time I read that username, I really allow myself to luxuriate in it and picture the dog looking like Eminem. Oh my god, it doesn't save the progress I made passing this level? Are you crapping my fucking shit? Sorry to angry video game nerd out at that, but that is so outrageous of you. Oh. Cunt. Howdy, Tom. How's Glover? Well, Bosh, hopefully that clears it up for you. How are you? I do hope you're well. Bosh looking up from there. Whoa! You're looking up from your, like, 100% complete Glover playthrough, like, trying to break it to me easy that it's not that hard for everybody else. It looks bad if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, look. We're lucky to be alive now, man. Imagine living at the time when only Glover was out. Whoa. And you didn't have any microplastics holding your life together. Man, couldn't be me. Scream Like Glover and Oh No, I Scream Like Glover, both clipped. All right, that's awesome. Coming at you live from the US of A. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, you know what? I mean, it must... Oh my god. Ugh. Hey, the good news is it's you know, it's kind of affecting everyone, so, you know, there's some things to feel good about. Can't even say it. All right. You know what? Let's look at wonderful little Glover running his ball. No. All right. Now, walk this over here. Bowling ball me. Slam it down. Slam it down Glover style. Feel fairly seasick as we make our way across to... You know what? Let's try doing this with the light metal ball just to see if they're kinda. No. Sorry about that. Sorry you all had to hear me. No, please. Now you can do this puzzle the right way. I'm honored to have a second chance at fulfilling the Glover puzzle the way the developers intended, which, by the way, I don't think I can. In fairness to James Rolfe, he was the first guy to depict a video game nerd as angry. It was revolutionary at the time to think that a nerd could be worthy of looking at. Which, to be honest, I've come back around on thinking that we ain't. You ever look at TV and you kind of take stock of how beautiful the people are on TV and how, like, even the guy playing the ugly guy on TV is, like, the handsomest guy in your friend group in real life? Man. Did you hit the target on the side of the cliff? Buppa P-Man, stand down. The target on the side of the cliff only opens the chest, which allows access to one extra ball, aka life. Those aren't real people, though. PBJ Wizard, we have different experiences of TV. I believe that the people on TV are mostly real, but I understand that I am not watching the Twitch chatter diet of mean thing to say, scanning, Steven Universe, Lesbian Space Princess, like shows of that nature. Oh gosh darn it. A lot of people who show up on the telly are real people. They have like lives outside of it. They just happen to also be wonderfully gorgeous. Which seems nice. It seems like a good gig if you can get it. I saw Tom on TV. Is he people? First off, what wanted poster did I have? I think that was maybe the Trump shooter you saw on TV. They were doing a retrospective of the time that Trump changed history by going, meh. And that's who you saw, because that kid had my hairline down to like an inch. I don't remember being on TV recently myself. Now let me... Oh. Come on, Glover. We can do it. Tom sat next to Sophie Monk that one time. That was true. That made me feel like an ogre from a fairy tale. That was so crazy how hideous. I looked next to the hot lady from the telly, Sophie Monk. God, that kid looked like if Mike Judge drew you. That's really well done. That's a well-crafted comment. Ah! Okay. What show were you on with Sophie Monk? It was called The 100 with Andy Lee. There was a moment where, and this is probably why I haven't been asked back. I believe there was a moment where I said the words something to the effect of, well, Andy, let's be honest, buddy. You're not much, you don't have a great personality. I think you're an evil man and you're dog dick ugly. So, and then they did cut that out of the edit, which makes a lot of sense. Let's hit this target with a ball here. No, he hurt my ball. You watched all of Lego Masters AU? Damn. I do have an inside line on some gossip from Lego Masters, which was that apparently at one point, I didn't need to get the ball up here the first time. That's humiliating. At one point, during the filming of Lego Masters Australia, they had a moment. There was a German team on at some point, and they were like, "Oh yeah, as a bit for the show, we're gonna play have all of the crew sing the German national anthem for them, to get them hyped up." And the Germans kind of stood there politely during it, smiling through it. And then afterwards, they took the PA aside and was like, "You cannot ever air that. That one is the bad anthem. That's not a song we sing anymore." And it really made me laugh. The PA was Werner Herzog. Dude, I was being the German there. Come on. Yep, I guess I guess Germany must be sick of it because they sure are uber alles this stuff. Oh, I guess it's about how Germany is a boss bitch who's had enough of it. Dude, this is so bad. Okay, keep it together. Oh my god. The hateful bowling ball that appears and then tries to hit you off of the edge as you simply navigate towards the end of the level is so fucked. All right. Slam it through. We have accessed the bridge. Why does Glover scream? Wouldn't you? Can you honestly say to me that you could exist in this world and not within like 30 seconds be horse-throated from just immediate gut reaction? He does get to do this fun little dance though. He's celebrating. This place seems better than here. You haven't seen the tariffs that have been put in place on the pirate world from the floating clown palace. Just realized that does sound like something that John Oliver would say about tariffs that have been put in place by Australia on America. Floating clown palace is in the news today. Pirate world. G'day. All right, sorry. Much respect to you, Mr. Oliver. You and both of your first names are welcome in my house anytime, sir. All right, roll on over here. Who the fuck is yawning at me in Glover? Insane John Oliver reference. You guys aren't thinking about him? Why did Glover just yawn at me, dude? Don't you fucking look at me, cunt. Yeah, you better fucking dive out of the way. Oh my god, no! Oh, but I'm awash with points. Okay, good. Good. That sparked the old heart rate. Uncharted 5 starring Glover there. Why are they called Garibs? There's no explanation. I think someone looked it up and was like, yeah, apparently they are in there because someone made up the nonsense word in response to someone else asking. So it's just that they didn't have a word. What do the points bring you? Don't ask stuff like that. Oh. Well. Yeah, Yankee, it's weird seeing like these people before they became like the only thought leaders in America to a lot of people. Okay, bouncing my ball. Perfect. Now to... Ooh. Easy. I don't use a mobility aid, but I imagine this is what it feels like to navigate a city with a mobility aid. Walking up to a disabled person. You are Glover. This is my mobility bowling ball. Ah, fuck. All right, we're having fun. I spent 6 weeks on a knee scooter and yet felt pretty Glover. Bro, you were going Glover mode. In that moment, you were Glover. All right, now let me jump onto... No! God damn it, I want to leave the ball here because I just need to jump over here. I think all of us have a little Glover in us. That's why he's such an iconic character. Party man, don't post like stuff like that about Glover. All right? I need you. No! Okay, good. I don't need everybody talking about how they relate to Glover. They thank you, Saltiest Pretzel, for the 49 months. Welcome back. No, don't you fucking... All right, now let me divine what to do here. Wait, did that just... That just drained the water for the switch I'd already pressed? That took me a second to clock that that's what happened there, right? How could that possibly... Oh my god, it's the chest that's yawning at me. Yep. Okay, now to simply navigate around. Oh. Alright. Glover is the ego. Lacking but encapsulating the subject. God damn, you are getting a credit but not a distinction from a... like, an English professor who is about to quit their job, dude. They can't fail you because they already failed the kid who was clearly using AI. But now they have to deal with this shit. Oh. You're about to turn someone into a dark academic. Hey, peach emoji, eggplant emoji. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Putting it together, I believe that's some kind of intoxicating combination of ass and cock. The finest combination since gin and tonic, my dear boy. Meow. Alright. Intoxicating. Yes. I can see how that combination must have much to offer. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and ride this back because the end of the level is right over there. Oh shit, I can just stay still. The physics work much better if you don't engage with them at all. Alright, it's only when you ask them to do something that they really start freaking out. Alright, there we go. A cheeky 1,000 points for Glover. Why, and the merry jig is back again. That's right, Garfield. Lonely conversation. Alright, let's see. I see. Yeah, it's fucked up that tonic is, like, not only made of... tonic water is, like, made out of the stuff that's supposed to cure malaria or some shit? I don't fucking... Ugh. Immediately alt-tabbing out of that conversation and back into the conversation where I'm like, yeah, food is good, but sometimes a sandwich is more than food. Of the idea of me knowing literally anything about medical history. Has anyone ever had a straight tonic water? I have, because I was like, well, I like a gin and tonic. Maybe I'll like this just on itself. And that probably stopped me from quitting drinking for another few years. All food should have medicine in it. Dude, goddamn. Do you like... Are you available to be my dog? Because... you would be the ideal dog to have. Man. Oh. My dog wagging its tail. Not waiting, refusing the cheese until I put, wrap the cheese in pills and then give it to him. He's wagging his little tail. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're horrible. They're horrible. Now, why the fuck would that happen? Can't ask people questions like that on the internet. From what I've seen of Twitch streamers, they're actually very, very open to asking their viewers if they can be their dogs and various other things. So join the Discord if you want to receive classic Twitch streamer questions like, how old are you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't even feel good saying that as a joke. Right. What the fuck was that interlude? Oh, cool. You play in the Glover soundtrack band? What do you play? I play the Scream. Oh, that's cool. I've never met anyone that plays the Scream. Yeah, they don't allow it often. Well, I solved it. Like, you know when a piece of music is sometimes funny to me just because I picture the guy playing it like on a MIDI keyboard like this? Ah. All right, let's go. Honk, 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 Scream soundtrack. Yep. We're using every setting on the Casio for this one, gang. Even the ones they put on there as a joke. Did anything hit as hard back in the day as just noodling around on a keyboard on the dog bark preset? God damn, that hit so hard. All right, let me go ahead and jump over here. Oh my god, a lift? A helpful lift? Hey, thank you very much, Anonymous, for the gift sub to Tom Walker Used Prius Raffle. All right, so we're... I think there is an account called like Tom Walker Honda Civic Giveaway or something, and I guess we're adjusting to the recession by lowering our expectations a bit. No, don't do exclamation mark join. There's no... No, join and giveaway don't do anything. We've actually outlawed giveaways on Twitch. From now on, only takeaway is legal. And only when Twitch does it to us. Oh wait, shit, I can get this guy to push this? Come on over here. Fine by me. Y'all on the Nerds Gummy Clusters wave. Can I tell you all the wackest snack I've had recently? I had the snack... Ooh. I had blueberry sour twisties, which are, as the name suggests, a blue twisty. I think twisties are probably, based on how fucked up they are and how insane you'd have to be to eat them, I think they're endemic to Australia. I don't know if they exist outside of our beautiful little corner of the world that we have over here. Or at least I don't know if they've made their way over to America. They're probably over in New Zealand. But they did they did have the classic novelty snack side effect of making me think I was experiencing a humongous medical event, and then making me remember that I'd just eaten them and there was therefore having a blue shit after eating it. It was really confusing. Uh-oh. It was confusing, dude. To have a, poop that was, cut through with lapis lazuli, it's not something you expect. Now, red in the stool, I've prepared myself for the eventuality of red in the stool, but a world where I'm seeing blue is just not something I'd ever contended with. I'm not saying I see red in the stool every day, but I'm acquainted with the possibility, you know? And I know what to do. I call the doctor. If I see blue in my stool, I'm calling the morgue, you know? Hey, go ahead. Dump one of the old ones out. You got a new one coming. Thank you for telling us. No problem, honestly. Wait, do the rest of you not poop blue regularly? Genetically engineered GF, I'm so sorry to break this to you, but also, you know what? Maybe time to go back in the lab on some of those CRISPR modifications we're making. Hell, I don't know. Maybe if it's just like a novelty feature on the cool new girlfriend. Cool new girlfriend poops blue. All right. That's the kind of shit that would make me upgrade, I guess. If I was still on girlfriend. Now I'm on wife. No upgrading there. Perfect. They really nailed it with wife 1.0. Alright. Over here. Anime plot. Anime is very, a lot of anime hinges on the making of women to people's exact designs. There's it's fucking nutty. Oh my god. For one thing, it's nutty that the screams were back there for just a second. Also, just earned myself a life just as we approach the level end. Have any of you heard of the, you should try methylene blue as a supplement to go with your fish oil? Okay, thank you, Waxing Waterwolf. Have any of you heard of the card game Weiss Schwarz? Wait a second. Cross Stitch. Lanky Kong real? Lanky Kong! Lanky Kong, two Lanky Kongs real? 3 Lanky Kong game? Dude, that's how Glover's doing it different to everybody. They just drop you in and expect you to figure it out. Okay, I've knocked out 1 ape. 2 apes down. Now to... Well, actually, that's a great question of how I'm going to end that sentence. 3 Lankies Kong, that's right. So there's a card game called Weiss Schwarz. White Black, I believe it means in German. It's a Japanese card game that is like, it's kind of like if Smash Brothers was anime and a card game and all of the cards were like a sparkly 15-year-old. It feels insane to walk past people playing it. But it's like one of the most popular fucking card games. It's... Oh. When someone who's taken methylene blue, I understand. Alright, cool. So there is the opportunity to just make my poops blue on demand, I guess. How often does that happen? I mean, for me, the motherfucker who is tragically trying to play a card game for some reason, it happens with some regularity. Not sure it has men also. It's characters of all animes, all of them. So that's true, Corianders. Having walked past it, though, I will say that the thing that stands out to you is it is all foil 15-year-olds. I own a much worse card game, though. Let me find ye old Kickstarter link. God damn, dude. You kickstarted the pervert card game? I'll absolutely look at this shit. They're probably meta. Who would say if they had an incentive to making the 15-year-olds that everyone is crazy about be relevant to the meta? Okay, now, I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. Okay, it's not that. All right. This guy, I vibe with this guy, though. Also, he doesn't seem to be troubling me at all. It's just that Glover needs to destroy his life for some reason. Oh, XX Xenophile. Yes, no, I have read about that. Bro, why can't I just leave these guys be? They're just chilling. This anchor is crazy. I think we can just go ahead and have no anchor here. Unless this is like a... serves some kind of function. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the bowling ball. All right, all right, all right. No effects. You got it. You got it. No worries. Thank you so much for your help. But I can knock these guys out. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to knock him out, and then going to ground pound him. Okay, hitting him with the bowling ball and ground pounding them have the exact same effect. Okay. Oh my god, Corianders. Now, this is going to be a situation where I navigate over once again to the Glover guide and type in the word ape. Ape is not getting me there, so I'm going to go ahead and type in orangutan. No. Okay, monkey. Ah, that's such a shame. That's such a shame that they've identified this as a monkey and not an ape. But okay, okay. All right, in that case, we are going to navigate this in this style. Okay, so that's swung him around, and he's swung off. All right, and now I can hit him in the belly. It's just so hard to work out what damages the apes and what is simply normal to have happen to them. Now, the apes are currently caught up on each other, so that's good. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Collect my ball. Get away from me. Get away from me. Go back to swinging. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, good. Please start swinging again. Oh, thank you so much. This does have the vibe of something I would walk into seeing, and I'd see Demi just doing this on her own in our house. Okay, one more piece of health to go. He's becoming smaller and harder to hit, I think is the purpose of this, which is... No fucking way! Oh my god, but he still has just as much power. Okay, now... Hiss! Smaller and harder. Man. Everybody's dream. Small and hard. The 60 carat man. Now, when the ape lands, I will be pounding him. And I've dispatched the ape, and I've opened up what I have to assume is a chest. I think these monkeys, these apes were supposed to be a hazard? Yeah, but they're just kind of doing that the whole time. All right, well, we did it. Yay! All right, well done. Pirates complete. We missed some garbs. Don't worry about that. Okay. Hooray! I got an achievement. Yeah, Pirates is done. Pirates is complete. And thank God for that. Because if I had to end this stream with Pirates not complete, I would be blowing my stack. It feels... Is there any feeling better in the world than a Steve achievement? And that would be the kind of thing that would have me Googling, like, cognitive decline test online real. Alright. Grab this dang ball. Next up we have... Well, I mean, what do we have? Astronaut Bezos, it is... The idea of me 100% in Glover is chilling. It is... And I'm not saying the idea is relaxing, kicking its feet up by the pool. I mean to say that it is making a, like, shiver run down my spine. The overworld got less red. God bless you for noticing the context clues that Glover is giving you as to the rehabilitation of the world, party man. You're right, I'm not taking my time to smell the roses here, and that's my bad. I should be enjoying the fact that, for example, the overworld got less red because of Glover's rehabilitating influence. Okay, now, there's a creature down here. We do have an ice world, so I think that's going to mean good things for the soundtrack. Hey! Glover tells a story. Oh my god, what an idea for a one-man show. Wait a second. The bowling ball becomes a big snowball the longer you push it around in the ice world? Oh me, oh my. Glover, you continue to amaze. All right. Oh my god, and I can't change it back until I get rid of the snow? Oh, crap. Holy crap, Lowish. Okay, there we go. Phew. Did it. Okay. Get away from me. Get away from me, you horrid bee. Alright, good. Bee navigated. Who wants to fuck with a big-ass ball? Desuction to pigs back. No personal posting in the chat, please. Oh, no. Okay, now pick that up. Ah! The famous Arctic bee. That's right. Now, I need to go this way, the sign is telling me. Thank you so much to whoever set it up. There are signs scattered around this Arctic world that give some clues as to the life of those who came before. These ways mattered to them. They wanted to preserve them, to honor them. But why? Oh my god, Glover, you're in the ball! No! And you take damage from that? God damn. Sorry for doing Vardy video voice. Alright, now my ball up there. I need my ball. Watch out, Glover. No! No, my ball! And me! Okay, I think I die. Bro, I can't. Oh, don't make me watch. Just kill me now. I've at times been so desperate that I've gone into 10k viewer streams and been like, hey, if you, brackets, description of someone I'd find attractive, pull up. Stupid boner, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. God damn, dude. Don't tell me stuff like that. I'm not meant to know stuff like that about you. That sucks so much. Oh yeah, dude. A goth baddie is 100% watching Kai Cenat right now. And you know what? Weirdly, her schedule is completely open. I'm the brunette who's watching Northern Lion play Nubby's Number Factory and answering the guy who's in there posting his personal information. Please. Oh, guess I'm sassy but kind of sweet. Damn, and this guy is looking for... Oh, exactly that. All right, all right. God damn, actually, my plans were kind of just to sit here and watch this guy kind of say stuff about how he was going to pick an item and then he'd pick the item. But now I'm thinking I might get my shit railed by some guy from the chat. Wait, I can steer this thing? Oh, this game sucks so fucking much, dude. God damn, dude. You know the ceiling is getting stared at while she is getting eaten out by the guy she met in the 10K viewer Twitch chat. That is... Oh, that is some examined ceiling. Ah, fuck. I threw my ball off the edge. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm very low on health now. Hey, thank you very much. Mayo Nyanes for the 8 months of Prime. This game has some interesting ideas. Yeah, it's incredible. What if playing was a ball sucked? Wow. God damn it. Come on, no! Okay, wait, get away, get away, get away. Trying to jump up here through the middle so we avoid the ball as it comes down. Is that possible to avoid it on the corners? I think it is because it corners like fucking me playing Dirt Rally 2, man. It's so slow, so hopefully. Okay, good. Now, again. If I don't have to have the ball up here, I'm gonna be furious. Hell, you know what? Actually, I might beat that to the punch by just being furious the whole time, but bottling it up slightly. You know what actually might be clutch is keeping my emotions just under the surface and then at the slightest provocation losing my entire fucking mind. That actually might really be what the doctor ordered for this one. Oh my god. Alright, alright, alright. A creature of some kind? Well, you won't be hurting me, my friend. Oh my god, he hurt my ball. Never mind, he's hurting me. Shazam me. Alright. I just checked in on them. They're fucking crazy. Glover is flying all over the place. Is there someone playing this game online who is actually good at Glover? God damn. No! But what am I to do? Okay, it's fucking sick that I gained a life there as the ball rolled off after my death. No! No! Dude, why did I fucking... I'm having some issues with my friend Glover and his game, which I am 30% of the way through. Hey, thank you, Paperboy, for the 105 bits. I feel bad for people who have a genuinely life-damaging game addiction and spend it playing bad games. Stupid Boner, I implore you to feel bad for yourself. Looking at guy playing a bad video game. Man, that guy's such a fucking loser. Alt-tab. If anyone here is blonde with brown eyes, can you please hit me up right now? My Telegram link is... I mean... Alt-tab back. Ugh, this loser with a fucking hobby. Sorry, dude, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know that the other guy is doing too bad. What a waste of time. Anyone in chat got big bappies? Yeah, dude. Who else looks like the lady that Asmongold just spent 45 minutes onanistically making in this Baldur's Gate 3 character creator and then quit when he got to the point where they asked him what pronouns she wanted? Anyone in this chat look like my mom? Oh, cool. Cougar77 says yes. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll be meeting up with them. It's so nice not to be the one getting clowned on at length for a change. PPJ was don't think I've forgotten. Don't think I've forgotten being a disabled person must be like Glover. Must be like being Glover. I've been every time in the past like little while I've been like laughing and haven't said anything. It's because I've been thinking of that. I don't have a mobility aid, but I picture this as being what having a mobility aid is. And you're looking at this little guy. You're looking at a hand rolling, a sentient glove rolling a ball around a world where it's attacked by bees. It's so good. All right. As a disabled person, I can vouch that it feels way too accurate. Man, sometimes it do be like that. When you're disabled, sometimes you have to pick up your garibs with your ball in a world that was only designed for able-bodied garib owning. God damn, dude. Interesting that the pirate world isn't accessible to people with disabilities when peg legs are increasingly common within crews. But okay, no, I'll just keep going. Able-bodied garib owning. You can tell that I'm trying to be young because I'm doing the fucking young person version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme. All right, let's see. Now, this horrible beast here, I have to evade it in some way, or maybe I'm able to just slap that. Okay, sick. Expertly done, Mr. Walker. Shazam! I'll never internalize the older version. Okay, that's okay. I'm not forcing you to. But I wonder how happy you truly would be if you were walking around. Maybe imagine if that's what fixed it all. You know, having a different version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song in your head. Hell, couldn't hurt. Okay, now get your fucking... Oh my god, dude. This section of level sucks so bad. This fucking little guy... Okay, you know what I have to do? I'm gonna... No! Bro, he comes out of nowhere! He's got so much speed! I feel like fucking Darkside Phil! I'm getting so mad at the dinosauring Glover, man! This is the one bad part of this game. Okay. As long as I get through this, then it should be smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Fuck me. All right. Who's Darkside Phil? D-Suction a Pig's Back. Welcome to a, whichever way you choose. Either a YouTube hole or just a cool new reference you to have. But he's essentially a guy who sometimes streams fighting games, but always gets clowned on, and once went live and he went live... He went live while jacking off before his stream. All right. Anyways, I forgot about that. And that's like how you can tell that Darkside Phil is a gamer's gamer, is that he went live before. He like literally, there's like footage of him jacking off on stream. God damn it, the horrible dinosaur is back. And it's not like the funniest thing about him. The funniest thing about him is him saying that computer is cheating over and over again. Yeah, he 100% took it in stride. Oh, me ball! Who's the guy who loaded into a Street Fighter 6 tournament with nude Chun-Li mods? The great thing about that is that that was on the tournament organizer, dude. That's not like with the how Street Fighter 6 works. Without, you know, tournament organizing and shit works. God damn it. Mr. Stupid strikes again. Oh my god, was that an OEO? Without the second part, but... That sounds like the one of it. Whoa. You actually go live in a pre-stream? Yeah. He's a guy who used to do the thing back when... Ooh, oh my god. Alright. Desuction to pigs back. That's good. That, look, you know what? If you're... I think it's such a dubious non-honor to be the most online person you know in real life, but you definitely don't want to be as online as, for example, me. That's bad for you. All right, now let me look at this horny Kickstarter card game. Holy fuck, that's horny. Well... Huh, the Sacred Guardian seems to be wearing some armor that covers almost all of her except her heaving breasts. That's interesting. God damn. The game is called Kanzume Goddess. It's a deck building game that brings the excitement of the Greek and Norse myths into your home. Oh, man. Interesting. At a glance, I don't think I could identify any of these characters as being from Norse or Greek myths. They look like they are from ads on the side of an orange and black website. They look like they are from Evany Online or whatever the fuck that was. All right. I feel honored to be ignorant, honestly. Dude, it's a good thing to be. An interesting thing to do is ask yourself, like, oh, you know what? How does one come by that knowledge? It's something I was talking about on stream before, just being like, you know, oh my god. I have to, okay, it's hard because you have to remember to press the button on the bounce, not on the fucking, ugh. Play discreetly now, my lord. No, don't mind if I do. God damn it. I know, yeah, I know, I died in the same spot. Now, that's frustrating because I think that does that mean I have to do the last level again? I hope not. Oh god, please, 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 please. Please. The best part is when he noticed his camera's on, he just went like, hello, and waved. Yeah. Okay, thank God. Okay, we just have to do the bit that we were on there. We don't have to do the rest of it. Let's just grab... It is like... It's nice that this is like N64, PS1 levels of start again rather than like... I feel like SNES or arcade would just have you going right back to the start of the game on a game over. Whereas this is like pretty charitable. All right. And you know what? I thank it for that. I thank it. Now, what to do here? Did he finish before realizing he was live? Yes. Yep, 100%. Okay. Now... Do I drop down here? Do I... I'm glad he came. That's nice. Look, honestly, thrilled that he got a bit of pleasure out of it. Way to go, pal. Say what you will about him, but the guy sure can bring himself to orgasm. And that's more than I can say for me. I can't bring him to orgasm. Hell, I haven't even gotten the opportunity to try. Okay. Now, one day they allowed artistic nudity, and it was just a ton of people just drawing furry porn. Yeah, there was a day when Twitch allowed artistic nudity, and as a result, multiple people set up several thousand viewer Twitch streams that were just AI auto-generating nude anime images. It was so fucking bleak, dog. No! Was anyone on the D&D meme subreddit when it all turned into a civil war over goblin porn? God damn, dude. There's some shit you read where you're like, we don't have to bring back the draft, but we have to threaten it sometimes. Yikes. Okay, jump up here. The clip recommendations during that were insane. Dude, the day when they allowed artistic nudity without clarifying anything about it, and so it was just... Twitch was just all hentai, was so crazy. It was like, you've seen, like, the way that people are taking advantage of... Like, the hot tub meta was pretty... I don't know. You could have seen it coming if there was literally anybody on staff. But luckily, there wasn't, so... Boom, boom, boom. It's like that one day in Ireland that drugs were legal. Bro, there was a day in Ireland where all drugs were legal? Not familiar. I don't know too much about Ireland. I mean, I know a bit about it. I know that it's the place that my mother loves to buy me books about. There's nothing that mother loves more than an award-winning or award-nominated book about the bleakness of growing up Irish. Oh. God damn. Okay, now where to go from here, I wonder. Wow. I was in Ireland that day and it was not cool. Damn. I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Would have been a pretty hectic old day. The purge for drug. Any baddies in chat grow up Irish? If your mother's British, is that gloating? Yeah, she's handing it to me with a wink and saying, so watch out. Imagine what we can do to you. No, how do I get this up here? Grrr. Darn it. Okay. Get away from me, you horrible dinosaur. God, that fucking sound effect. Okay, you know what? Let me just leave this here, somewhere I won't forget it. Also, I have Glover's ability to find it again. Bim, bim, bim. Get up here. And up here again once more. Thank you so much, video game. Now to make my way onto this ledge. And from this ledge, well, pretty much the world's my oyster. Just kidding, I still don't know where to go or what to do. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, my. Now, have a look around. Oh, man. That bird sound is this definitive N64 sound to me. I feel like there's like collectible... Uh-oh. Aww, he's so sweet when he sits on the ledge. I feel like there's collectible sounds that hit harder for me, but... I do think that the bird sound is like a classic uh-oh enemy here. Oh my god. Sound. What the hell do I do from this? Okay. Dude, the amount of times I have been stumped by Glover is truly, truly disheartening. Okay, let me jump here. No shot. No shot. There's no way to make that throw and get it up there. And also, I don't know what I'd be aiming at if I did. So that's good also. Do I make this jump? I don't think I do, but maybe I give it a go. Okay. Oh my god, Glover. No! He dies. This kills the Glover. All right. Oh my god. You know what? We may well be turning to the walkthrough once more. Wait, no. I can simply... No, I can't! That's a crazy sound, by the way. That's the sound of the ball becoming burst. I wouldn't give a fuck if Glover died. All right, well, you know what? Other people would mourn him, so maybe you can feel sad for that. I know we're on different sides of the political debate, but I believe that every Glover deserves dignity. No! God, the fact that he just... Someday I hope I get the chance to touch hot lava. I don't think it will burn me. I think it will know I'm just curious. I'm gonna... And this is just like... I think this is just gonna be an investigation. I'm just gonna go ahead and time out Stupid Boner and PBJ Wizard for like the rest of the stream. And I'm just doing that because I feel like you guys are getting some main character points. And you all need some time out to sit down, and I just need to look over at the chat and not see you guys typing some crazy stuff for just a few glances. All right, now let's see. Got that many minutes left. 47 minutes in seconds. Grok is telling me that 47 is a number with a lot of relevance in many cultures. Interesting. Thank you, Grok. Well, now to ask DeepSeek. Okay, there we are. One there, and now the other. Bless you both. Farewell. I will see you soon. But just needed to go ahead and not execute, just putting them in the cryo sleep. Just giving you guys some time out to... Jab becomes totally inactive. Who will take up the mantle? Who will be the next to post entirely different, separate flavors of out-of-pocket stuff? Okay, now... God damn, I dipped my Oreos in water? Fuck Ensgamer! God damn it, you're on it, dude! I actually think that putting water on cornflakes is a great way to save on calories and milk. Just immediately getting everyone offside. I like to have a little fun on the weekends. Couldn't be me, big man. Couldn't be me. Hey, you know what I need to do? I need to remove big man from my, like, rotating, my rotating fucking, Lazy Susan of phrases. Because it's in there. It's fucking... It's so deep in there. It's a risky one. That's the thing. It's risky to be, like, across the table from someone and saying, how you doing, big man? That's not something that's like, it's not a, I would love it. And that's why I'm okay with using it for, you know, specific circumstances. I think on a friend thing, that's okay. But I think also with my tone, which is sardonic in the extreme, I think it becomes incredibly risky. Say, how you doing, big man? And also, as like a tall guy, I'm worried that it'll come across as mean if I say it to someone who's short. I hate it when people call me boss, especially if I'm ordering food or drink somewhere. Okay, this guy orders food and or drink. Okay. Guy's addicted to nourishment. Bro is literally calorie maxing by consuming both food and drink. Sorry, it's just fun to say stuff sometimes, you know? Sport? Dang, dude. I don't know if I want to be out there talking like the Great Gatsby. Okay. Now if I... Dude, okay, so there's no way I can make that slap. This is so bad. I'm so bad at this. Without the drive to say stupid shit, I don't know that I'd talk at all. I do feel that. I feel like sometimes the only reason I'm talking is so that I can like say a sentence in a fun way. But the absolute like apex of that, and the moment I was like, I need to actually get my shit checked. I need to go ahead and just, you know, I need to run a filter on this before it leaves the mouth, was when I walked into a card store and the person behind the counter was like, so what are you looking for? And I looked at a bunch of booster packs and said out loud, I'm just looking, to be honest, big man, I think I'm just looking for a cheap thrill. And that's like way too much to say. That's fucked up to say out loud. Okay. Bouncing. That'll get you timed out of a chat. Yeah, that's like, that's no good. You can't be saying stuff like that. God damn it. Okay, evade the dinosaur. Dude, it doesn't have any wind-up sometimes. You need a few exchanges before you drop that on a stranger? For real. And that's the thing is, I wonder... Oh my god, I forgot. Arg! It's so confusing because you do rise up and just a little bit, and that is enough to make some jumps like that. But then you do also get to the point where sometimes that is just enough to completely damn you. All right. The sound of Glover burning alive is seared into my brain. It's kind of horrible, isn't it? And the worst part is that's the ball deflating. That's not even Glover. Glover is having to watch as it screams. He's only pointing at it as it deflates and screams away from him. Tom smoking a cigarette is a humorous image. Dude, I am so bad at smoking cigarettes. I never went pro, obviously. I smoked a cigarette like, I want to say a cumulative maybe 5 times in my life. Also, I'm considering putting the ball into this big Meniere looking thing, seeing if that works out. I got close to... I smoked only a few times, and the reason I smoked was I had a crush on a girl who smoked a cigarette, which is one of the easiest things to acquire when you're a teenager. I don't know how you guys do it now that vaping is a thing, but like... Woman who smokes a cigarette? God damn. That's the only good reason to smoke. It's so good to smoke a cigarette when you think a girl who smokes a cigarette is hot. It means you talk to them when they're smoking the cigarette. But it also means, for me, that she now sees that you have no idea how to smoke a cigarette. And also, you're like, oh, cool, I'll get to talk to her. And then you go outside to talk to her, and what you say to her is, like over and over again. Dude, actually, would my bowling ball or potentially this metal ball survive the lava? Almost certainly not. Never mind. Hey, thanks for the 25 bits, Paperboy. Try to impress her by smoking a cigar. Yeah, actually, I want to go outside for a smoke too, and then busting out the world's stinkiest hoagie. Ah! All right, yeah, you know what? You're right. I got to try metal ball over lava. You're right. God, dude. Holding out a cigar cutter to her as she just picks out her Benson and Hedges menthol or whatever the fuck. Trying to pull a specific for cigarettes, but don't have one. Okay, now if I jump on that. Nice. Please? Dude, it's not. Darn it, dude. You guys don't have the... Do you guys have the plain packaging cigarettes anywhere else in the world? I feel like that's an Australia special. Over here in Australia, our cigarettes are packaged in stuff that shows what a cigarette does to you. And I'm not saying like makes your music better or gives you access to secret playlists that the goth girl in your art class has been cooking up. They have like pictures of horrible eyes and mouth and stuff. You don't get the... Okay. America doesn't get the gore pics, but it's a Commonwealth thing, so Or not necessarily Commonwealth being a thing, but Canada does it. All right. America and China has that too. Well, there you go. All black except big words and nasty images. God damn, dude. You got an advice animals loaded up on your cigarette packs? All right. Now let me see if I can... Dude, okay, so bowling ball also does not survive lava. Honestly, that feels like something that would have been a very satisfying YouTube search to ascertain, but now that I've figured it out on my own, that's good to know. Are mushrooms legal yet in Oz? No, dude. Unfortunately, they are not. Well, fucking Swiss button, but of course that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about the illegal kind, which I do not co-sign at all as a law-abiding citizen. Game's over, by the way. Weed isn't even really legal here. I will say, weed is not legal. Acquiring a medical weed prescription is so comically easy that it's like, it's legal, and it's so easy to do that it made me be like, you guys shouldn't. Can you ask me like one more question? It's crazy. Doc, I got anxiety. Okay, where's the card? Bro, it's not even like that. They don't even really like make sure that you say the whole word of anxiety. It's nutty. I've received my points. Now, I think I'm going to actually consult the walkthrough here rather than die in the same way what, 7th time at this point? I just said my knees hurt. Damn. Wee! I said I have trouble going to sleep, and they're like, all right, cool, and what kind of stuff do you like? And I was like, that doesn't seem like a medical question. I was like, I don't know, I've never really smoked weed before. And they were like, oh, what? I was like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I know, that's crazy. I'm one of the guys who's actually, I'm actually one of the, I'm one of the nerds. I'm sorry, man. Okay, let me try and weigh this down and then bounce off it to get up to that ledge and checkpoint. Okay. And... no, it's not going to work out for me, unfortunately. Okay, even bad things even happen to good people? No! Yay! You can also buy Delta 8 diet weed. Bro, I can't work out what that shit is from... all my podcast ads are for sports betting or weed that doesn't work, and that's good for question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. It's synthetic weed. Delta 8 is the migraine paranoia poison. All right. It's off-brand weed. It gets you high, but I don't like it. I don't like normal weed either, though. So, okay. So, I guess that means it's weed. Because the person who doesn't like weed doesn't like Delta 8. So, hey, sounds right. Bing, bing, bing. Delta 8 does sound better for you. Like, it sounds like it's going to make me smarter or stronger or something. Which, I don't know, that'd be cool. I could be due for an uptick in my smart and strong. Dude. I thought it was time to try again. Smoking that Mr. Bean strain that makes you say things all funny. Yeah, I'm hitting the vape that makes you go... And the goth girl from our class is loving it. Tom, you're a huge flowers for Algernon potential. Now that is... it's fun to read something that needs you to have read a book or understood a reference from The Simpsons to feel bad about it. Alright, now let's see. What do I do here? Oh, that's right. I alt-tab to look up the walkthrough because I've failed this so many times. Okay. Oh my god, the formatting of this. Okay. Keep it together, Walker. Okay, I'm reading. I've just read the description for the level I've passed. And now... Past the lava waterfall is a step leading up to another level. Behind the step are 2 garabs right before the furries. No. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna jump over here. Hup. I had a CBD oil prescription and did nothing. Absolute scam. I got a, Oh, wait. Okay, so here's what I do from here. This is a game FAQs plain text walkthrough. Bent N, the one and the same. Okay, wait. Now, no, god damn it. Here's what I need to do here. I need to jump on top of this. There we go. And now, I jump, fist slam, and double jump to the top. God, no, please. Okay, phew. All right. Boing. I should be doing this on the rubber ball, which to me is that one that I was just on, but maybe it's this? I don't know. This to me is a metal ball. I just... No. Okay. This can't be right. Nobody would do this. Who designed this game? That's... Yes. Okay, turn around and pass the dinosaur again to a second sign. 4 cars on it. Jump onto the new island on the lava and onto the other side. That's where I am here. Place the rubber ball next to the wall. Okay? Have Glover stand on the ball. Then jump, fist slam, and double jump. Oh my god! This was never explained in the video game. That is so fucked up. Well, that's good to know that that's how you do it. That you can bounce on the rubber ball. I'm at the sushi train. Ooh. I mean, salmon has got to be the pick for me, but also sushi train, I feel like... What's the take on sushi train for you all? Desperately navigating the path of, as an Australian, refusing to say y'all, but still wanting to say something like it, but not use on account of, that feeling like stealing valor. Y'all is rad to say. Yeah, but look, as someone who... I think I've said this before, but my understanding of... No. My association with y'all and it being said by Australians is just seeing uncool Twitter Australians saying it and just being like, okay, someone's been listening to their rap music playlist today. Like, it's such a put on for Aussies, you know? Oh my god, the dinosaur. The dinosaur is in love with Glover. Who can blame them? Who can blame them? No! I keep imagining that one chatter's parents getting divorced to this. Do you think that one chatter's parents made it through the circus level, or did they were they getting divorced during a bonus? Oh. Hup. Come on now. As long as you use it correctly, I'm fine. Oh yeah, no, look, I'm not asking for like for permission from Americans. I would never allow the dastardly Yank to define my words. Okay, good, we made it. But no, it just sounds weird to me. Fucking God help me. God in heaven. God in heaven, take my life. Well, gang, we're back. Quit bouncing the ball over the lava. I know, dude. I know. I have like a sickness. Just like, it's so good that the bouncing and jumping mechanic of this game results in me focusing as hard as I can, glaring at the screen, furrowing my brows, and then slap palming the thing I need to live into molten hot magma. Was feeling the alliteration there. I don't know if it's magma or lava. Can any volcanologists in the chat take a second off of warning populations of erupting volcanoes and tell me whether it's lava or magma? Magma is inside the earth, right? That's my understanding of it. And that's a knowledge that honestly I'm not sure where it came from. They're the same thing? God, you must feel a fool watching the other messages roll in. Frogs are cool and good. So sorry to say it, but boy, you have been made to look a fool. Not like me, the guy who is struggling with Glover. Get me in there. Dr. Evil voice, liquid hot magma. Now that's a fun chat message to read. Makes me remember Dr. Evil, which I enjoy. Okay, now, to navigate down here, hit the switch, use my cool new double or triple jump. Oh my god. Ah! Anyone watch the Pentaverate? That's something that I was so primed to watch and then I didn't. And if I didn't watch it, I can't imagine anyone else did. If you're wondering what the Pentaverate is, I'm referring to the Mike Myers Netflix original series. Lena did? Okay, well, yeah, one person. It was a birthday watch? Elaborate. Elaborate by what you mean it was a birthday watch. Did you spend your birthday watching The Pentaverate starring Michael Myers? Bump. Seemed to barely exist as a comedy or anything else for that matter. Okay. That was the feeling I got from it, is the people who watched it were like, I can't believe I actually ended up watching anything. He's had this idea for like 30 years. God damn. Maybe he just loves the word. Okay, taking this slowly and deliberately. Never mind, I was about to bounce into the lava. Has anyone watched The Love Guru? This, and you're about to see the chat light up. Anyway, type 1 if you've watched The Love Guru. My god, look at it. It's running a mile a minute. I watched the trailer, does that count? You're stealing valor if you say you watched The Love Guru and only put in 2 minutes rather than the... Oh! Medically prescribed. How long is The Love Guru? Like 3.5 hours, or does it just feel that way? Dude, the elephant with a purse? She's kind of serving, if I may say so myself. Mightn't we say that the elephant with a purse is kind of... Oh my god, elephant, triceratops. Why am I saying elephant? Serving what, Tom? Say it. Well, I can't even say the word triceratops, so I don't like my chances saying... Oh my god, okay, well, The Rock crushed Glover. And Vin Diesel's chances at having a wonderful Fast and Furious movie anytime this decade. Well, stop screaming at me. Up. God damn, these boulders are quick. Uh-oh. Speaking of. How could Dwayne do this? I don't know, Maddie. I'm such a... I was thinking about Vin Diesel the other day. No surprise. You know, I was awake at the time, so of course there's like a fucking coin flip chance I'm thinking about Vin Diesel. I think he's one of the only celebrities where the more you learn about him and think about him, the more likable he becomes. Certainly the only one who's got like, a franchise that he pretty much runs all by himself. it feels like Vin Diesel is very much the anathema to The Rock, in that The Rock is so desperate to be liked and, like, you know, is so corporate, and Vin Diesel is actually believes all this stuff about family somehow. Yes! What about Mark Wahlberg? Mark Wahlberg, I do think about every now and again, except the big allegations. Oh yeah, I knew about those. Okay, well, I didn't know about... I wasn't saying that with the information that there were allegations against Mr. Diesel. Mark Wahlberg, not a guy you like more as you learn more. Certainly not. I mean, I admire his schedule, of course. I certainly wish I had his schedule. I am... One of my... And this is a genre of... Oh god. A genre of restaurant that I don't think I can ever frequent, but the Wahlburgers, we have like 2 of them in Sydney, Australia. Okay, kind of a remix to the previous level's theme. Oh my lord. I must navigate this puzzle using every ounce of my brain power. Every gram of my brain power. Okay, cool. Grok, please take whichever measurement is used in the viewers' homes and only apply that one. Thank you, Grok. Anyway, Wahlburgers is like... I don't know that I could ever go there because, I mean, best case scenario, it sucks. Best case scenario, it's fine, and I'm giving money to the Wahlberg family, which doesn't feel necessarily good. Ah! But now that I've gained access to here, what do I fucking do? I guess I jump over here and... Oh my god, it hit me. Now what the fuck was that? Okay, I guess I've got to hit these. I thought we were still talking about Diesel. No, sorry, I was talking about Mark Wahlberg's Wahlburgers that he runs with his, what, 6 to 7 brothers? Donnie, Ronnie, Johnny, Bark, Jark, Kark. Okay, no, that stays fixed. That's good. Shake Shack is good. White Castle is terrible in a good way. Bro, I wanted nothing more as a teenager than to eat some fucking White Castle after seeing Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. God. Yeah, Riddick became his baby and he... There's nothing more that Vin Diesel loves more than Riddick, the character. Watching the Riddick movies in order is so fun because you get to see Vin Diesel steadily get in his own way and change it from Riddick is a cool badass to Riddick is a cool badass and also he's the Messiah. It's really confusing to watch them kind of back to back and like try and piece together how he got there. Okay, we hit that, and now I'm almost able to continue on. I'm one interaction away. Click. I heard that some of the Chronicles of Riddick games are sick as hell too. Yeah, Maddie, the amount of... This is something that is going to be so confronting on the day I breathe my last. When my life flashes in front of my eyes and I see the amount of the times I've watched a video titled something like The Vin Diesel Game That Time Forgot. The amount of times I've watched videos with that title or something like that or the premise of that, it is... as sickening as the camera through this fucking little maze. Oh, that was horrible. Dude, the amount of times. Woof. Vin Diesel is one of those celebrities that plays D&D, but it seems like he would not be fun to play D&D with. I feel like Vin Diesel would be one of those people who is extremely emotional while playing D&D. You're not getting too many gags at the table. Vin Diesel is turning up to session 0 with a backstory written out that he's like, this goes to some dark places, I just want to warn you all. And that his family was killed by orcs. as an avid YouTube watcher, any creators you think we should check out? Certainly, I would recommend you check out Yahweh, the Almighty, by going outside. Go for a walk, see what the sun touches. For real though, Thor High Heels fucking rocks. I like Thor High Heels very much. He probably thinks D&D is satanic. Nah, dude. Vin Diesel loves Dungeons and Dragons. The Last Witch Hunter is based on his D&D character. The Last Witch Hunter is his movie that he had a huge part in the making of, on account of it's based on his D&D character, and god damn it. It's based on his D&D character, and you can tell that he had a part in writing it because his character is cursed within the first, like, what, 30 minutes of the movie? But the curse is, harm will never befall you, and you will live forever. You are immortal, and nothing can hurt you. And so... You're right, it is jump and throw. I keep forgetting to do this. Like, there is literally... It's got the classic Vin Diesel trademark of literally no tension possible in any fight scene. Ah, my curse. My greatest enemy has given me the curse of eternal life and imperviousness to harm. Urgh, I hate my freaking life. Has Witch Hunter been a Farage movie? Can you believe it hasn't? That, we have preview for an upcoming BigSoftTitty.png. Oh my god, no, wait, it's the one that we just put out. My podcast, BigSoftTitty.png, with my wonderful wife, Demi. We had Alexi Toliopoulos on to talk movies. Wait, no, maybe it wasn't the one we just put out. Maybe it is back. Okay, no, it is out. Good. We had Alexi on to talk movies, and the thing I talked about was that my watch history was The Last Witch Hunter, the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, Valerian, City of a Thousand Planets, and the Netflix original Atlas, featuring Jennifer Lopez befriending an AI. I gotta be honest, Atlas, not that bad, dude. Kind of fun. Kind of a fun movie. What the fuck, Tom? Some of those rock? Yeah, dude, some of them... I do believe... Now, let me get over here. Oh my god, the camera, please. Okay, collide. Okay, good. And now what happens? Oh my. Yes. Oh, salvation is mine. Atlas is pretty fun, dude. Wait, Mark Wahlberg owns majority shares in a water company with Diddy? Ah. Well, you can't judge someone by the company he keeps or the things he says or does, all right? So calm down. You know, I don't see any reason to get out in front of that and say, oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, really? Would a bad guy be so obsessed with forgiveness and absolution that he puts away an hour every single morning of the day to make sure that he's right with God? Huh. Would a bad guy endorse a prayer app? Yes, exactly. Would a bad guy really make it so he can talk to God on his phone? And your phone as well? Would a bad guy offer to prevent 9/11? I always thought that when... Crucially, when Mark Wahlberg said, if I was on that plane, it would have gone down different, I think he could have been offering to run it more efficiently. I think he might have been like, I think if we'd gone fast enough, we could have gotten through that tower and taken out a second office building. If I was flying that thing, I think that I could have really gone ahead and... Ooh, left room in the plane to get a third tower. I think I've said this on the stream before, but Mark Wahlberg saying that if he was on the plane, 9/11 would have gone down differently, and him overtaking the plane, taking out the hijackers in one fell swoop, and everyone cheering, and then everyone screaming as they realize that he's redirecting the plane to crash into a single Vietnamese man. He's aiming for the other guy's other eye. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. All right, there we go. Tell Donnie he can be in other guys. All right, there we go. Who is this? Dude, Cross Stitch, you found a worthy ally here. My god, he's getting rid of the ice with some hand fire. What if this was just the game? Credits rolled. You've unlocked looking at him. That'd be so nice. What do I gotta do? What quarrel do I have with him? Why's he gotta make it about this? Come on, man. Alright, well, fucking... If he's gonna make it that way, then... bowling ball. Become huge snowball. Holy crap. Fucked him up good. Alright, dodge. Dodge again. Slap. Oh my. Much damage coming your way, my reptilian friend. No, a miss. Oh, a damaging miss. But now, to put you out of business, my dear boy. Okay, never mind. He kills my ball by hitting it with his. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Now then, I'll just wait for him to complete one walk cycle. Never mind, I'm going for it. Going for it. Going for it. And I hit. Oh, I'm the world's greatest genius. That's how he dies? There's something about the silence you hear after you beat a boss battle in Glover. Thank you, man. I needed something to distract me because I was alone with my own thoughts for a bit and I really didn't like what my brain was serving up. You can really hear what you should be doing with your life in the silence after a boss battle in Glover. You know what they say about being alone in those, like, completely sound-dampened rooms? How you start hearing your own heartbeat? And it drives you completely insane? They really put some of that magic into this. Alright. Yay! Glover possible strand type game. It's certainly making me feel connected to my community. It's making me feel connected to my community in that multiple viewers of the stream have also had to leave the stream because they felt motion sick. So in that way... Dude, it's genuinely, like, the after a boss battle silence is so... It's so Shadow of the Colossus-like. It's so, like, Shadow of the Colossus-esque where it's like, now, live with what you've removed from this world. Okay. I had to mute the stream earlier and it was so nice. Well, I was reading out a lot of chat messages out loud then, and I changed that, so hopefully it's better now. Yeah, Maddie, there's something about, like, you forget how fucking bad third-person cameras were back in the day. Okay. Run the Glover over to World 1. Hip. Haven't watched wrestling in a while, and I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty thrilled, if I'm honest. It's nice to be disconnected from pro wrestling and instead be thinking about, well, of course, books and so on. Just kidding. But it does mean that I am, it's been a while since I've done my favorite pro wrestling thing, which is check in on my guys. On account of, mostly the news I'm getting is that they're all good. They're doing fine. I think that's the real reason people like sports, is they get to check in on their guys and remember guys. And wrestling takes part of that for me. There was a moment where I think Natalie Palamides ran into Endo, the sumo wrestler. God damn, dude. Oh my god, that cannot be the way we're simulating wrestling. Anyway, the clown Natalie Palamides ran into Endo, the sumo wrestler from Japan. Well, fucking Mr. Genius here, clarifying what country the sumo wrestler was traveling from. Oh, what country of residence was the professional sumo wrestler from? Holy fuck, he holds onto the ball. He's hugging it. The gorgeous Glover wins again. Okay, down. Grab this. What does this do? Humunga ball. Okay, I'm listening. I'm paying a lot of close attention to the gigantic ball. Oh my god. It could be Mongolia. It could be, but in this case it wasn't, I believe. Oh my god. Alright, we are back to the small ball. Ah! Slam. Target hit? No? Gosh darn it. Okay, now let's see. I can't with this fucking flashing sound effect. God damn, that stinks. Alright, I have my big powerful bowling ball. I guess I have to hit it over here. Nope, never mind. Chunkanave is so good. Tommy seemed like a hangman Adam Page kind of guy. Never watched him wrestle, but I do feel like I just like what I know about the fella. God damn, this sucks. Shiz. Okay, now I need to cast my spell. Computer, cast spell. Okay, no, so I do have the Frogify spell. Who are your favorite wrestling guys? I like me a Kevin Owens. I like me a Kevin Owens. I like me a Kevin Nash. I guess I'm a kind of a Kevin fan. But to be honest, a lot of the liking Kevin Nash is not to do with his wrestling. It's more to do with the fact that he's like a big motherfucker who seems like he's got his head screwed on right politically and also was in Detroiters. Unfortunate about Owens. Oh, dang. Did he get injured or some shit? No. What the hell did you do to my beautiful ball? What in God's name? Bro, you made my ball pulsate. Oh, that's horrid. Out until mid-2026. God damn. Mamma mia. Okay, I'm trying to cast a spell. Okay, one spell cast so far. Thrilled. It does look like a cockball. Alright. Okay, I needed to hit both targets to make it have effect, and there was no sign that I'd hit the first target. That's good to know. Continue on. Photosensitive viewers, I'm so sorry. Maybe look away if you haven't already from Glover. I wasn't aware that it would have this lightning effect. Okay. Carrying on into what looks like a Bioshock pipe puzzle. Very cool. Is Glover doing Fushigi? I think if Glover did Fushigi, I mean, for one thing, I would be pogging out of my gourd, dude. If Glover was doing Fushigi, I would be peaking my mic. I'd be so happy to see the mainstream acceptance that Fushigi was getting in the... Was this made in the 90s? It was, right? Well, I died again. Yay! No! Oh. It is so fucking good. Detroiters is so good. I would love to watch Detroiters again. Hell, you know what? It's within my power. But also, you know what? Something else I'm considering? I'm considering looping back and rewatching... Okay, grab this. I'm considering looping back and rewatching Righteous Gemstones on account of it's so good. Detroiters is incredible, but I'm worried that, like, it's its voice will suffuse it if I try suffuse me if I try and write shit. But Righteous Gemstones, I think, is like so much like, well, you can't even write that because like you can't be sure that you will have Edie Patterson reading that dialogue. And I feel like writing in her voice for anyone else is like, it's literally impossible. So you're safe. Okay. Edie Patterson and Tim Boltz. Maybe the perfect on-screen couple. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. I see. Oh, this is a fresh hell. It's crazy that Walton Goggins had to penis double and he had to get a second penis double that had to know how to water ski. Yeah, dude. It's like, if that doesn't convince you to watch Righteous Gemstones, I truly don't know what will. It's such a good show. God damn it. Okay, let me just fucking walk this over here. Beep, 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 beep. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Me looking at some of the merch at the Easter show. Which is, of course, I had a moment, we went to the Easter show. And there was a moment when we were there where Demi saw a stall and said out loud, "The famous cat Pusheen!" I mentioned that only because we went to it for content for our beloved podcast listeners. So you'll hear if you're a patron, you'll hear our planning episode later this week. And then our episode where we went to the Easter show next week on the free feed. Half of it there, and then the other half on the paid feed because we didn't realize how long we'd have to talk about it. Yeah. You didn't just go to the show to enjoy the show. If I'm spending the amount of money that going to the Easter show costs, it's gotta be claimable on tax. The Easter show is like a state fair here in Australia. Sorry. Well, it's like what you would call I think in Adelaide, they just call it the Adelaide show. I don't know what they call it in Melbourne, but in Sydney, they do it at Easter. And it's basically like a agricultural show. And like we saw one of the things that we went to see was the Teen National and State Auctioneers Championships. It is, yeah, it's very similar to the Royal Melbourne show. In fact, it's almost exactly the same. You get like expensive food and look at a cow. Yeah. You got it in one. Explained it in burgers. It's like if you went to a place and you could either buy the world's worst burger for $25 or the Australian equivalent of a corn dog for $15. And the meatball! The Australian equivalent for the corn dog is roll this. Is a Dagwood dog, which is different mainly in that it is it is slathered in sauce. Like they dip it completely in tomato sauce. So it's like a state fair. Precisely so. Which I said. Not to jump down your throat, but yes, that's the immediate comparison is that it's basically an Australian version of a state fair. Pluto Pup is what I call it. Keep that shit to yourself, Shadelock. I don't need to know that about you. Oh my god, he killed my ball! We have states, but also our states only have like one capital city. Like it wouldn't be... The state fair doesn't like travel from... Do your guys' state fairs happen in different cities? Each time? Cool. Bro, come on. What are you doing telling me that I can't get through there with the... Nah. Whatever. Game sucks. State fair only in one. It's only in one spot. We also have county fairs. Okay. So we have like... Okay, what I have to do here is roll this. I think I'm going to transition to Crystal. There we go. Who calls it Dagwood dog? I think just Australians. I will be going to ask Mr. Tip in a second. It's fucked up that Mr. Tip is the official name of this guy. Alright, get up some speed. Nope. Oh, we made it. Never mind. Mr. Tip, you've been left in my dust. Sorry about it. And this is a lever I'm putting together from context clues. One time I was at a state fair and they were judging cows and they brought out one cow and the audience booed them. The audience booed the cow. Oh. One gigantic tear drifting out of the cow's enormous brown eye. Oh, come on, dude. What did the cow do? That's so funny. Ah! Sorry. I hate when I scream along with the ball. Poor cow. Yeah, dude. Oh, was there a tear coming out of the cow's? Yeah, come on, Captain Oblivion. Get your mind out of the gutter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Well, my ball died again. Says Glover. There was a chicken like that at our county fair. That fucker was mean. Bro, did you have a healed chicken at the county fair? Americans are next level. Also, I just died for the last time in this level. I'm so mad. God damn it. Well, the good news is that's all the time we have in the stream. Fuck! God damn it, Glover, I hate you. I hate you so much. Ah! Tell you one good thing about Glover. It's almost done. It's almost done. One stream. Was stream supposed to be 3 hours? Yeah. Have I been going longer than that? No, I haven't. Okay, thank God. All right. I will see you later. Honey, our cow took home most cow-shaped. Yeah. They asked if it could model for a silhouette for a children's book. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off there, gang. Thank you very much for joining me for another stream in Glover Week. Glover's so addictive, you lose track of time. I can feel the seconds losing my body, like leaving my... I can feel the seconds leaving my body in Glover Week as if there were pins going into it. Like... Every second I spend controlling Glover and his beloved ball pained me. And you are all so lucky that from my research, pain is getting closer and closer to pleasure, despite them being opposites. And I have to research that. Imagine if this card here is pleasure. This side is pleasure, this one is pain. And then if I just go right through it here, the two kind of combine. Curious. Isn't it interesting? Also, I just picked this up, by the way, and I got fucking jump scared by the coin. I got jump scared by the coin. I forgot why I had this on the desk. It really... oh. It was like, you know in the Halloween movies where Mike Myers is... Oh, not Mike Myers. No, it is Mike Myers in Halloween, right? It just... jumps out of the water. God damn. All right. Bye, everybody. I will... So you're about to poke the hole and recoil? I know, dude. I know. I was like, I can't. And the thought in my head was, if I compromise the validity of the card, then it could get out. It could get out. I was like, am I really going to put like a paperclip in Magneto's enclosure? No, absolutely not. I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out. Toodaloo. I'm going to go ahead and raid Bakun, who is doing one of his world-famous chill-out streams. Can we get a full big box truck? Yeah, I'll leave it playing. Go ahead and check out Bakun. And thank you, the Chomsky Hash, for the 26 months. Welcome back. Oh my god, it's an invalid username. No! B-A-K-K-O-O-O-N-N. Okay, there we go.
The song is called
Bye-bye.
Big Box Truck. I don't date I go to bars, but it's no use. I like to dance, babe, but just not with you. And you want me, you're out of luck. I just drive my big box truck. I don't date, I don't fuck. I just drive my big box truck, cross my legs, keep them closed, while I cross the open road. You need a hand, and I'll be there. I'll help out a friend anytime, anywhere, but nothing more. That's your luck. I just drive my big box truck. You're hitching west, I'll help you along. But when you say you want to ride me all night long, all I ride is the open road, fleet of foot and light of load. Cab sleeps too, but hold the phone. I'm not lonely, just alone. You think I'm flirting? You're out of your mind. I wanna be tender and I wanna be kind, but I don't want you. That's your luck. I just drive my big box truck.